Life is like strong coffee, bitter and making you doubt yourself, but Trudy compromised, returning to the beach to gaze at the sea like a seagull. Seeing girls taken by police for showing legs, Trudy wondered, is this our fate? Until 3 girls sought her out one day. Excuse me, miss, are you the one Trudy? Yes, I wanted to say, one day I want to swim like you, because you made me brave enough to jump in. These words struck a chord in Trudy. Her efforts went in vain, and she felt hope spark back to life as the challenge flashed on the screen. Only the strongest men can conquer this, challenged her nerves, and she firmly believed women could do it too. So she tracked down her old coach, but he was a bundle of no's. What if Trudy flops? That would be a catastrophe. What if she actually succeeds? They had a dilemma, so the duo went to the president, begging the Olympic Committee for funding for this crazy challenge. And surprisingly, the president flat out refused. She didn't believe Trudy could pull it off, and she didn't want to bear the shame of it. After that, she hurried off to Josie for dinner while Trudy was determined not to give up. If I see you, Mr. Sullivan, I've got a bone to pick. You drive way too fast. I'm planning to swim from New York to Singapore. Are you planning to swim there too? Swim from New York to Lake Los Angeles, and if I succeed, you will back me up with everything I need. Subtitles. And then we will sponsor you. And dinner's my treat. True to her word, Trudy hit the shore and jumped in head first, like a free dolphin. As night fell, the president smugly glanced at her fancy pocket watch, feeling as proud as a contest winner. Dinner was over and still no sign of Trudy. Just as she was about to leave, she remembered. Subtitle time's up. How was dinner today, sir? 2 hours and 56 minutes. You guys will verify the time. Just like that, Trudy won the bet. Subtitles. She and her coach enjoyed a lavish dinner, but the president wasn't going to stop there. Instead of letting Trudy take her own coach, she assigned that infamous male coach. How outrageous. If she didn't comply, they wouldn't fund her, but he assured her, don't worry, I'll take you out to the sea. On July 20, 1926, Trudy arrived at the starting point of the English Channel, ready to make history. The scene was swarming with reporters eager to find out if a woman could actually pull off this feat. So far, only 5 men had succeeded in this challenge. After giving up, Trudy dove right into the icy waters. She hadn't swum out for long when her coach yelled for her to slow down, but she thought, you're not my mum. She didn't listen one bit and didn't feel a hint of tiredness for the first 4 kilometers. As she swam faster and faster, her coach's heart raced too. He didn't care about sportsmanship. If Trudy succeeded, he would look like a clown. He had promised he wouldn't let her swim past 7 miles. So, he hatched a plan. He growled an apple and came up to the boat claiming it was for energy. By the rules, no physical contact allowed. If they touch, she'd fail. Little did he know, Trudy was fine while he was starting to feel queasy. He returned to the cabin and took some seasickness pills, realizing they had a sedative. Oops. Coach tried to resupply Trudy with water, this time super generously handing it over with a fishing net. Thirsty, Trudy didn't overthink and drank his tea straight away, only to feel dizzy soon afterwards. In the end, Trudy passed out in the water, while her coach felt overjoyed inside. He declared it was all over, and the news of Trudy's failure spread like wildfire. Mom thought her daughter's dream-chasing journey was over, but Dad had a change of heart. As a father, all he was capable of doing was to provide support, so he journeyed to France to locate his daughter. Not only Dad showed up, but Meg did too. Just as the family reunited, a strangely dressed man approached. He's the second in history to succeed. This person, who crossed the English Channel, had been following Trudy for quite a while. Subtitles. Trudy suddenly recalled the discomfort after drinking that bottle of tea and instantly understood what had happened. Meg proposed that they should expose the coach's disgraceful actions to the media. Subtitles. But Burgess was well aware that no one would believe a loser unless she could successfully prove herself. Hearing that, Trudy was more than willing to give it another shot. The next day, as she boarded the ship home, Trudy flung open the cabin window and jumped right out. However, due to an impending storm, the challenge had to be postponed 3 days, but Trudy was resolute. Subtitles. She pleaded with Burgess not to pull her out of the water no matter what. On August 6, 1926, Trudy challenged the English Channel once more. She was slathered in animal oil for insulation and wore a swimsuit made by her sister. Reporters flocked over, and she jumped into the sea without a second thought, swimming effortlessly this time without interference. She was ready to let the news of her challenge head back to America. The neighbors turned on their radios to cheer her on, but crossing the English Channel was no walk in the park. It was 21 miles, but to fight tides, Trudy had to swim with the current. So, the distance she had to swim totaled a whopping 51 miles. After some time, Trudy faced her first challenge. She was surrounded by a swarm of red jellyfish. Getting stung would be a disaster. It felt like fighting off ghosts.